Hi, I'm Arnelle Lozada, and I'm here in Beverly Hills for Condé Nast Traveller to explore some of the unique features and experiences that this city has to offer. With such an array of things to see and do, I'm excited to meet some of the local business owners to find out why they chose to lay their roots in Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills is very centrally located in the city. West Siders can get here, East Siders can get here, people in the Valley can get here.
You can find the best foods, you can find the best beverages. The restaurants that are here are the innovators for restaurants all across the country.
You know, we have great gardens in Beverly Hills. There's the Beverly Gardens Park that runs the length there of Santa Monica Boulevard, where most of the city-owned sculptures are spread out on that mile and a half. It's beautiful, it's leafy.
This is the Beverly Hills experience, and you can't get it anywhere else. It's a beautiful little community.
The restaurants in Beverly Hills are some of the best in the world, and with such impeccable attention to detail, it's no surprise people often travel here specifically to dine. Mirame is a Mexican restaurant that opened in the pandemic. I was interested to find out what makes them different to some of the other restaurants here. So, can you tell us a little bit about how you're changing the fine dining experience here in Beverly Hills?
I think people come in, sometimes expecting the posh, see and be seen crowd, and we get some of that, of course, but we're very much a different look at what Beverly Hills is. I mean, we're just doing our own thing here, and I think that's resonating with people. People looking for that Beverly Hills experience might be a little bit surprised when they come in here.
Calling yourself something specific, like we call ourselves contemporary Mexican, people will have a preconceived notion of what that's supposed to look like, especially in Beverly Hills, where they are used to Mexican food coming out to be a certain way. It looks like this, these are the flavors, this is what it looks like. And what we did is we changed that up. And I don't serve rice on my menu, because rice was a Spanish ingredient brought over by the Spaniards, so I use amaranth.
Our tequila selection, people come in asking for some of the name brand tequilas, and they're very surprised that we're a Mexican bar, but we don't carry any of the big brands that people typically recognize. People come here and they say they feel like they're on vacation, which is the vibe. I mean, that's what we're trying to portray.
Beverly Hills has long been at the forefront of fashion, and within this intimate 5-mile radius, you can find all the most world-renowned luxury brands alongside incredibly unique boutique shops. I met with stylist Lauren Jaworski to learn more.
I really think it's important to have a balance of the both when we're talking about these global brands and these local boutiques, because some of the pieces that you can find in these local boutiques can only be found there.
As a stylist and personal shopper, what do you think is the experience to be had here in Beverly Hills?
And any time I've gone into a store in Beverly Hills, you're offered water, you're offered champagne, right off the bat, it's top tier customer service. They really cater to the people that want to come in and that want to shop, and even if you're just looking, I think you're treated the same as if you're spending.
With public sculptures and gallery spaces, the Beverly Hills art scene has a lot to offer. I met with Deborah McLeod from the Gagosian Gallery to find out why art plays such an important role in the culture of this city. How has the pandemic kind of shifted the way that people look at art and how they approach art?
The pandemic was a crusher for us as well as everybody else. I mean, the lockdowns were very difficult. But people are saying to me now in the last couple of weeks, since the gallery's open and people are moving around again, they just want to cry when they walk in and see the art. It's so important to experience it in person that there's just no substitute for that. So I think the arts are really benefiting now from this return, and we feel a pent-up demand and desire to see art, to own art. So we're very encouraged. Social media, which is constantly showing the contents of the gallery and often posted by younger people, I think makes younger people feel comfortable coming in. So that's a great thing. We really want that crowd in our gallery. It's a dynamic, creative demographic, and we want them here.
Health and wellness are at the center of the culture in Beverly Hills. From stunning outdoor spaces that inspire relaxation and cutting-edge technology that detoxifies and reinvigorates the mind and body, Beverly Hills is showing why health and wellness are the most valuable luxuries. Why is wellness crucial to the way we live today?
Whether it's long work days, stress in the workplace and things like that, this is a way to counter that and really balance yourself so you can sleep better, live better, and be a happier person.
The outdoor spaces in Beverly Hills are stunning. From cactus gardens to beautiful green parks, this city is an oasis for relaxation. As my time was drawing to a close, my final stop was to the well-established cheese store of Beverly Hills, which has been open since 1967.
It started, as you say, in 1967 by a gentleman named Colonel Sigmund Roth, who saw little cheese shops in Europe during the war, and he wanted to sort of do the same thing here. And he waited for the exact location where it is today. And it's been there ever since. I started working there in '75, and it was just a hub for celebrities, for anything, any activity. It was right there because we were also right across the street from Nate and Al's, where everyone went for breakfast. We have about 600 different cheeses from France, Italy, Spain, Germany, Austria, the Netherlands, Australia, New Zealand, Croatia, as well as a really blossoming number of American cheeses, especially the American artisanal cheeses, and here in California in particular.
The people and establishments here have shown me a new side of Beverly Hills that I never knew existed, and I look forward to seeing what the future holds for this city, its locals, and its visitors.
The city is ready and ripe to be seen in the rest of Los Angeles as a destination for a younger crowd to come and hang out, not just a tourist attraction.
I think Beverly Hills is going to keep getting better. I mean, we've focused on green, outdoor, healthy city, and all those initiatives are absolutely going to help propel Beverly Hills into the future.